So welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. If someone sent it to you, thank you for just giving it a chance. My name is Ntwanano, and this is my resuscitation, if you want to call it, of my channel that I started a couple of years ago. The first video featured this baby over here, which I still have. I think I was lowering it. Yes, I was lowering it. It looked really nice at the end. And then since then, I never bothered to make another video. Apparently quite a high number of people have 1 or 2 videos and they stop. So this is me trying to resuscitate it, and I hope you will enjoy. So, let's talk about why you would want to spend your time here, or what you to expect going forward. So it'll just be me sharing what I love. It's me sharing my passion. I think it will only work well if it's a passion, and this is a big passion of mine. Even though I've not been making YouTube videos, I still love my cars. Just to give you some context, I'm 38 now, 37, 38 in like 2 months, and I started buying car magazine in 2000 and I forget if it's I think 2001. While I was still in high school, and I'd religiously, and when I say religiously, I mean every single month, I did not skip a single car magazine. I bought a car magazine every single month until probably like 2019, 2018, somewhere there, where I stopped. I love it so much that when you get pocket money, the week that the car magazine came out, I think I used to get like $15 a week, something like that. The week that car magazine came out, then I did not have pocket money for anything else during that time. So that's how much I love these things. And obviously things changed in like late 2010s, 2011 or something like that. YouTube started becoming quite big. Fun fact, Chris Harris influenced me to buy my BRZ in 20, I think I bought it in 2013 or 2014, 2013 I think. I watched them drifting that 86 when it was in Japan. I think it was in Japan, that oval track. Anyways, but yeah, that video. And I was like, that's the car I'm going to get. I just started working, and I remember I was like, that's the car I'm going to get. And 2 years later, I got it, and I really enjoyed myself. But yeah, let's come back. So I have a big passion for cars. I have a bias towards Japanese cars. I've always liked the underdog. I've always liked the underdog story. And German cars have, the German cars, especially in South Africa. Most people grow up, you want a BM, you want a Benz. I remember I used to have a friend in varsity, and we'd talk about cars. I think I had what car did I have on my wall? I had an RS4. It would be sting like floats like a butterfly and stings like a B2 bomber. The B7 RS4 in blue. I had that poster for a couple of years. But going back, I had a friend who when we talked about after varsity, what's the plan? He's like, all I want is a Benz, man. Like, he wasn't quite specific. So I always knew, if I wanted a Benz, it would have to be, I think at the time, a C32 or a C55 or a SLK, whatever it might be. But all he wanted was a Benz. And so the institution of German cars in South Africa is so big.
Yeah. Yeah. What's on? Yes.
It's changing now with the unaffordability. Let's call it what it is. It's quite expensive, but people still aspire to have German cars. I've always loved. It doesn't help that when I grew up, we only have like 2 Corollas at my house, and that's all I knew. But I've always loved the underdog. I love the underdog story. So like when everybody talks about, what's the best, V8, like to compare the E90 not E90, yeah, the E90. They compare the E90 M3. They talk about the RS4, the B7, and then they talk about the C63. I think it's around that, eh? Yeah. No one ever talks about the ISF. And yeah, I've always leaned towards the German or the Japanese cars rather than the German cars. I love all cars, but I've always leaned towards the other side. And I've always had to accept the negative parts that come with obviously the Japanese cars. You're not as cool, the tech usually is never as advanced, but yeah. So that's what this channel is going to be about. It's about me sharing the little that I know about cars. It's about us going on a journey. Hopefully I get to a point where I get given cars and give them my view, both German and all types of cars, Korean, German, American, Chinese, all types of cars. I want to be able to experience a lot of cars and share what I think about them with the little knowledge that I do have. So initially, obviously, because we have, I don't know how many subscribers we got since I think like 50 or odd at the time of this, we can only talk about cars we have access to. And right now, luckily, I have access to some cars here at home. One being this one, the Forester here behind us, 2007 XT, with a little bit of spice. We have MX5 2012 NC2 with some basic mods like full exhaust and some convenience mods. We have a Lexus ES250 from 2017, that we've had since 2017. We have this car here, which not necessarily this car, but there's another identical car behind this one, which looks very much similar like that, but that one needs a lot more work, which is going to be like a project of sorts. I've always wanted a Lexus LS, again, underdog. Everybody would have, I don't think anybody would have wanted the S-Class, but they would have liked, if you talked about the big luxury limos, about a 7 Series S-Class, and A8. And I've, again, because of my bias, which I accept, I wanted an LS, and I've always wanted an LS 430. And in the last month or so, I've got a lemon of an LS 430, which I'm going to try to fix up in the next couple of years. I'm not rushing it. I do not have YouTube money as yet. Hopefully we'll get to that point, but right now I don't. So we'll do the small things right now. It needs a sensor too, suspension is a mess, and the bodywork needs some work. So we'll get there. And then there's my money pit, my WRX from 2007, which has cost me a lot of money. But yeah, so that's what we'll have access to. The next few videos will probably be my ownership experience of my MX5 NC. Being as tall as I am, it's been quite interesting. But but we'll get to that about when we get to that video. We'll talk about the ownership of the Lexus LS ES250, which I've had for 8 years now. The practical car. That's what you can expect in the next 3 videos, and then we'll try to get friends cars. Don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll try to get some friends to borrow some cars, and then we'll take it from there. And then if things go well, I'm also trying, so because I work on my own cars, that's another thing, there might be some DIY videos. We'll see. There might be that. Building of engines, I work on my own engines, and I repair most of the stuff on my cars. This car right here is actually a family member's car, which has what's the word? It's misfiring on the left bank. I need to figure out what's causing it. I'm leaning towards head gasket, but temperatures are fine, but I'm leaning towards gas gasket. Compression tests have been okay on the right bank, but then I stopped doing got busy, stopped doing the compression test on the left. So I just need to make sure consuming coolant, and it is a weird weird coolant cap, so the pressure tester that I have does not work on it. It needs the bigger one, which I'm not a mechanic, so I don't necessarily have that one. So yeah, so that's what you can expect. I mean, later on what might happen is that we might split the stuff out and then put the DIY stuff or the maintenance or the mechanic stuff on a separate channel maybe, and then we'll just focus on reviews on the side, like, you know, the ownership of cars, stuff like that. We'll see how that works, to play it by ear. But yeah, so that's me. I hope I've not rambled too much. I hope you will stick around, you'll become part of the community, and I hope you have fun. This is going to be me, you know, sharing my passion, a big passion of mine, and I hope you enjoy and stick around. Cheers, see you on the next one.